Hi guys, this is Shannon. I just wanted to give you some tips on getting started right with your 21-day fix. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you already know about the 21-day fix. If you don't, please go see my website, shannongrella.com, to get more information there. So this is just about getting started. The place to start is with the 21-day fix Start Here guide. Imagine that. So this really will walk you through, this is mostly about the workouts right here. It tells you what order to do them in and tells you a little bit about them. These are the workout programs that come with this program. Great workouts. Do not just do the diet. This is an important part of your success, and I hope it will become a habit from here on out. These are only 30 minutes, okay? You can fit in 30 minutes into your day. I highly recommend setting the alarm clock and doing it first thing in the morning. That's when I do mine. I do it before I take the kids to school, and then I'm done for the day. At least that's the plan anyway. But anyway, these are great workouts. I was very impressed with them. They're good for any fitness level, and they really push you. So do it. So there's that. Okay, so here's your 21-day fix eating guide. And so in this, the program comes with these colored portion containers. And the eating guide has food lists for each container. So there's the green. The green is vegetables. And then it has a whole list of what you can have for your vegetables. The purple is fruit. The red is protein. So, so this gives a list. So as a starting point, I recommend really looking over the lists here and picking out the foods that you like to eat. Maybe they're foods that you already have or foods that you would, be willing to start eating. The higher towards the top of the list are your better choices. So they kind of organize them in that way. So do that first. And then it's also a good idea to pre-prep a lot of your food. It saves so much time down the road, and it's so much easier to stick to the program when you already have things portioned and already have, foods ready to go. So, I like to always have, a big thing of spinach on hand. I sneak this into everything, even my shakes. Cauliflower. I love to make cauliflower rice. You can see my blog for information on that. But you just cut it up really small and eat it like rice with your chicken and rice or whatever. But it's cauliflower. That's a fun way to eat it. I love bell peppers. So you can portion it out. You put it in the container first. Figure out your portions, and then you can store them in baggies. Here's some portioned out asparagus. Here's some berries. I haven't portioned those out yet. Chicken. I like to pre-cook a lot of chicken breasts, okay? These I cut up when they were raw, and then I just cooked them in a nonstick pan, and all I did was I used some Mrs. Dash seasoning. This comes in all kinds of different flavors of seasoning. Doesn't add any sodium, doesn't add any calories. It's a great way to flavor it. Or sometimes I just like to do salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic. That way, it doesn't matter what it tastes like. It just depends on what you're mixing it with down the road, whether you're putting in a salad or whatever it is. So I like to do that and then portion it out into your container and then put it in baggies. And then I'll end up with a whole bunch of baggies all ready to go. So I already know I have my portions. It's easy to grab, throw on a salad. It's easy to just have as a snack. So lots of ways. That's the way you plan for success with this, is to really having your things portioned out. I also chose to use quinoa as my starchy carb instead of regular rice or brown rice. I like the quinoa. It's a lot better for you. It's higher in protein. But again, I cooked up a big batch of that, and I portioned it into the cup, portioned it into the little serving sizes, and then into Ziploc baggies. And I actually throw these in the freezer, so I have them easy, ready to grab at any time. So again, the portion control on that. So anyway, that's just really getting to know your food and planning that ahead. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to go to page 4 on your book, and that's where you will calculate your calories. So that'll tell you how many calories you need each day for the program. And then you'll go to page 19 where you'll see a chart. And on this chart, it tells you find your calorie range that you've figured out. And then it tells you how many portions for each color. Super easy. This might seem complicated, but it's so easy. So it tells you how many portions for each color that you get a day. The key to success is pre-planning your meals. Don't just check it off as you go and hope it all ends out all right. Plan ahead. Either plan it the morning of or before, or you can even create the same meal plan and use it over and over again. For the people in my private Facebook group where we check in each day, I have files posted there. I have recipes. I have pictures of food, all kinds of great ideas, plus support from myself and from the other people in the group that are going through it. I created this list for us. Sorry, this one's a mess because I already filled it in. But I found this so much easier to use than the one that came with the program because it allows you to really plan ahead. So it has a list down one side. What you'll do is you'll print out, once you figure out your calories, you print out the chart, several copies of the chart that's your calorie range, and it'll have the right amount of portions right here. So what I do is when I'm planning my day, I look at, okay, I have 3 veggies. What do I want to have for my veggies today? And so I'll figure that out and put them in. Okay, I have 4 proteins. So, you know, let's say I always know that I want Shakeology for my breakfast. This is a no-brainer. I have Shakeology every day. By far the best deal is to get the 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack that comes with the Shakeology. It's a discounted bundle when you get them together. This helps curb your appetite. It's delicious, and it's one meal you don't have to think about. So I have that every day, so I mark that off as my protein. You know, let's say I'm going to have chicken on my salad. There's another protein. Oh, salad. Okay, well, there's the spinach. That's another one of my veggies. So you go through and you want to make sure you fill this all in and have something in all the food groups. They might be things you might not have planned to eat that day normally, but this is a very well-balanced way of eating that's going to help teach you the proper eating habits. So you want to go in ahead of time, fill all these out, and then plan them into your day. So, you know, put them into meals and when you're going to have them. Then you know exactly what you're going to eat. You can grab it and go to work. You know, you just know what's coming up. And it's also a good idea to space it out throughout the day for sure. You don't want to eat this all at once. You don't want to be eating a whole bunch right before you go to bed. So you want to eat every 2 to 3 hours. I recommend setting the timer on your phone. That's what I do. Once I eat, I set the timer for 2 or 2.5 hours. And then it's time to eat again when it goes off. And even if you don't feel hungry, by making yourself eat another little meal again, it helps rev your metabolism. Do not skip breakfast, okay? That's the one thing that obese people and very overweight people have in common is they usually skip breakfast. And what it does is it slows down your metabolism. So you want to eat your breakfast, you want to eat meals throughout the day, and it triggers your body to keep burning fat and burning calories because it knows food's coming. Whereas when you go periods of time without food, you're threatening it with starvation and your metabolism slows down. Our body's very smart. It's like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to get food next, so I'm not going to burn very many calories. So really by eating more, you can lose more weight and get your metabolism going again. So eat every 2 to 3 hours. You also want to drink about 1 gallon a day. This jug is 32 ounces. 4 of these equals 1 gallon. So that's what I shoot for in the day. Another way to get in your water is with tea and herbal tea. I love this orange spice tea, licorice spice if you like black licorice, sleepy time at night. So there's lots of different flavors of teas, but you don't want to put sugar in them. Stevia is what's recommended. Somewhere here I have the packets. So stevia, here's what it looks like in the box. Here's what it looks like in the packet. This is a healthy alternative to sugar and much healthier than the pink, yellow, and blue packs. You don't want to have those artificial sweeteners. This one's natural. So that's a great one to add also to your oatmeal or in your teas. You can also have coffee on this, but not your creams and sugars, not normally. Vanilla stevia is what I like to add to my coffee. Delicious. I'll share links on how to get that. So let's see. Oh, and another trick too is to make sure you want to have your carbs earlier in the day. So like your yellow container, your starchy carbs, it'll be better to have those, you know, at lunch or an early dinner, but you won't want to be eating that right before bed. And same with the fruit. You don't want to be eating fruit right before bed. That's a lot of carbs and sugar right before bed. So your fruit and your starchy carbs should be earlier in the day for best success. So I hope that helped you kind of get an idea on getting started. Again, just read through the book. All the information's here. It even tells you how you can sneak in a little bit of wine here and there instead of a yellow container. And there's restaurant guides and even some treats and a couple recipes. So just make sure you read this. I'm not going to try to explain all of it here, but I just wanted to give you a few tips to help you get started right. Okay, so success is yours. Just go get it.